the reels for upcoming podcasts with Elizabeth Funk, and I've got some unfinished videos here. But I thought about maybe I could probably try to figure out what are the most common questions related to homelessness and solving for the problem of unsheltered homelessness specifically. So this is why I want to do this, right? If you were asked what is the best podcast on affordable housing investments, right? If you were asked that question today to ChatGPT, you will get our podcast as number one, right? So now that we're number one, how do we keep answering the questions that people actually want to listen to? So now that I got this one, right? So I want to figure out how can communities move. So I want to see what the questions are that people search for. Because if people are searching for a specific question, I want to have a video that can answer that question. Should homeless responses focus more on housing services or enforcement? Interesting. How can temporary strategies help? May search for interim options while private housing is being developed. Let's see where that goes. How do you about basic needs for people living outside? What about the mental health services? Okay. Why aren't current policies reducing homelessness more quickly? Interesting. How can I help someone experiencing homelessness? Broad system. What drives homelessness? So we're not going to answer that question. Are there proven programs that proven programs? 100,000 campaigns. I'm not even sure that's it, but proven program with success in reducing unsheltered homelessness. Okay, let's do this. So here's a good reel, right? 17 seconds. So I want to start with 17 seconds. All right, let's do this. So let's, for tomorrow's release, let's start with Elizabeth 2 in the Google Drive and start the reel at 017 where she says, so this is literally how I want to start it, right? The cost of leaving people and end it at 036. Let it continue. And then at 040. Don't see it. Okay. That reel can be called What Does It Cost to leave folks leave unsheltered homeless folks on the street? What does it cost to leave unsheltered homeless on the street? All right, so that's a real, right? What does it cost to leave unsheltered homeless folks on the street? Great. Now there's another reel right here. Then then we need to start a whole new reel at 042, right? This is the part where she says at 042, this is basically two reels, right? The average cost, where she says the average cost. Different. And then we're right. What that reel can be called, what does it cost to build permanent supportive housing? Why? One person. I think that's going to be a good reel. So there's two reels in here. So there are two reels in this reel already. What the other you have in that Google Drive folder? Yeah, so I'm gonna have my editor go through all of these. Sounded like it was pulling from an older version that's transcribed from older episode. All right, and that's it. So I want to share with you just a little glimpse of what I do every day to make this content more digestible, more easily understood, most importantly, giving people value on a per second basis, right? Because I want people to get the punchline really quick, really fast, and just understand what does it cost to actually support the homeless folks here, right? So all this stuff matters. All right. Hope this helped for everybody. I will see you tomorrow.